Hi, guys. My name is Steve B. I want to talk a little bit today about staying sober for today. And I don't know, I just thought of a topic, something that really is really important in the program. And I honestly, I don't know. Right up to this minute, it was like, what do I talk about? I don't know. But and then it just showed itself. And I'm going to use the topic of trust because trust is something that a lot of people don't have, when they come into the program. And it's something I didn't have when I came into the program. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't find anybody trustworthy. I trusted very, very few people when I first came in. And men, I didn't trust men at all. I liked the ladies a lot better. They were gentler, and the guys were just there to hurt you, take advantage of you. Whatever you had, they wanted too. And honestly, me, when I came in, that's how I was. I didn't trust anybody, and it took me a long time till I started to trust people. It took me a long, long time, and lo and behold, here I am. 33 years later, when there are a few people I trust, but I don't trust everybody. I don't trust everybody. People are people, and they're gonna fall short. The person that I trust more than anybody, not gonna hurt me, doesn't want to hurt me, has my best interest at heart is God Almighty, and God Almighty is not gonna hurt me. You come to Him, He's not gonna hurt you. He has your best interest at heart, and I'm here to tell you that he's got you. He's got you. He's not gonna harm you. He's not gonna hurt you, and you can tell him anything you want, and he's not gonna use it against you. People will. People do. People lie. That's just the nature of people. And even the best of us sometimes lie. I'm not proud of that fact, but it happens sometimes. Um, Down the park here, it's a wonderful day. It's Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. And you guys know what that is, don't you? Number one, it's a day we're not going to drink or use, but it's also the one and only July 30th, 2025 there ever is or ever will be in the history of time. And I'm here. I'm sitting here right now, and life is good. Life is good. You know why it's good? Because I quit drinking. Because I have a higher power. I have a God in my life that is there to help me through everything and anything. And believe me, guys, when I say the best is yet to come, because the best is yet to come. And I'm living proof that it is. That it is. You know. It doesn't matter what comes down the pike. If you have it, you can trust God with it. You can give it to Him, and He'll take it from you. If it's too hard to deal with, if it's too much, give it to Him, because He's there to help you. He wants to help you. He's there to help you through anything, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how difficult or hard it appears to be. He's there. He's there, and He cares. And here I am down the park. I did my 4 miles. I sweated my ass off. Sweated my ass off. I did my 4 miles. First thing I did was go in the car and change my shirt. When I was leaving this morning, leaving the house, I had a shirt like a little paler than this, but the same basic color tone. And And I had another one, a little better shape, kind of a newer shirt, and I bought that too because I used the other one to wipe the sweat off my brow, and I put this one on, and yeah, the sweat off my brow. I was sweating like crazy, and that shirt is soaked. But I'm glad I bought this one. I'm really glad I bought this one. Glad to be with you guys, and trust. That's huge. Trust is huge. Um, I grew up really not trusting anybody, and sometimes you trust people and they let you down. I've had that happen. I've had people lie right to my face, and when I first came into recovery, I hooked up with my ex-wife Denise, who passed away. But she was beautiful, and it seemed like every guy wanted to be with her. And I was down a place called, like a club nearby, and I went to that club all the time. But one thing I did was when I hooked up with her, I ran away. I ran away to Maine for a year, and it was quite an excursion. It was quite a nice thing. The first thing I did was hook up with meetings. And as a newcomer, fairly new, I wasn't sober for that long, a few years. We ran away to Maine, and the first thing I did was hook up with meetings and people, because the meetings and the people are important. Me by myself, that's not a good thing, because nobody to bounce things off of, nobody to share with. I out in Maine, it was nice too. We were by the ocean, and it was a lighthouse right near where we lived, and I went there every day. I went there every day. I kind of took a year off from work too, because when I hooked up with Denise, I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable working. I didn't trust the relationship. Trust. There's that word again. I didn't trust anybody with her. I didn't trust the relationship, and I did what I did, and I went to meetings just with her. Never went to meetings by myself when we first hooked up. I did much later, but in the beginning, I didn't trust guys around her. I didn't trust the relationship, and I was there. That was huge. That was a big part of my recovery, running away to Maine. And yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm glad I did. It was quite a thing. Maine is God's country. I don't care what people say. Maine is God's country. And funny thing, yeah, we hooked up, and the uh, the day we were ready to leave to come back to Connecticut, she took a pregnancy test. She was pregnant. So that's the way that worked. And so anyway, guys, I'm out here on July 30th, 2025. Um, very humid today. We had a humid stretch that the humidity was out of control for the past 4 days or so. I've been running my air conditioning nonstop because it just is so freaking humid. And you know but anyway, I'm down here today. We got the meeting after the video, and if I'm doing, do the video, got the meeting. If there's a meeting before the meeting, I'll have that, and then I'm gonna go to another meeting at the club, 4 o'clock. So, and I gotta get some coins for the box. The box needs to be replenished, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right after the video. But guys, I'm so happy to come with you. It's a big part of my day. I love doing this. I don't know if it's helping anybody. I hope it is. But one day at a time. We don't drink. We don't use. And And I woke up this morning and it was like, okay, I got another day. God gave me another day. That's good. And that's all it is one day at a time. We can't take it any further than that. One day at a time, God gives me, I'll keep it on me, everything we need. God gives us everything we need one day at a time. And it's just a fantastic life, sober and clean, clean and sober. Fantastic life. And one day at a time, we do it. And if you stay sober today, then if tomorrow comes, it'll be today, and then you do the same thing. You know, it's like washing clothes. Wash, dry. It's just it gets to be such a wonderful way of life, one day at a time. And I'm here to tell you that it works. It's been working with me for going on 33 years, one day at a time, and it'll do the same for you. I don't tell you that kind of stuff because I'm bragging or anything like that. There's nothing to brag about. God is pretty much doing everything. I just have to have my ears open to hear what He's saying, and but anyway, I if my ears are open and I do what He says, chances are I'm going to be on the right track. There's a little expression that I got to remind myself every single freaking day. Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I love those 7 words. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. That's in the Lord's Prayer. And that is the prayer of prayers, and I have other prayers, other prayers. I talk to God like I'm talking to you guys right now, and He hears me and He helps me, and I'm definitely there here to tell you that He's going to help you too. You know, He wants you to come to Him, and when you do come to Him, you won't regret it. You won't regret it one bit. You know, very quiet. It seems like the summer's winding down because it is. There's only one more month left, and well, no, well, actually, the end of summer is in September sometime, but September 21, I believe. But I always looked at summer like, well, it's a time for the kids. The kids get to enjoy the summer. And when I was a kid, I sure did. I grabbed it for all the gusto I could, and the summer seemed like it would never end, but it always did. It always did, but it seemed like the time was much slower than it is now. Much, much slower than it is now. So everything good with you guys? How you doing? You doing okay, my friends? Uh, I'm doing wonderful. You know, it's a highlight of my day checking in with you guys and trying to encourage you. I'm your encourager, and I'm here to tell you that you got this day. This day is just another day, and take it as such because the Lord is going to be with you. Yeah, He's going to help you through it. That's the main ingredient of recovery is God. People can call it higher power, call it whatever you freaking want. I call it God. And it's hard to describe what God is, but He's everything to me. And if I were to describe God in a word, I would say Jesus. So guys, uh, try it for today. So far, so good. It's working for me. I don't want to drink, and yeah, I'm gonna go to my car. I'm gonna check the coins, see what I got to replenish. I know I got to get some, but hope you guys like enjoy this day. And take it 1 minute, 1 hour at a time, and you will get through it. Love you guys. Give me a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. I'd love to chat with you. God bless.